When people think of Greater Manchester, they don't always associate the city region with fresh farmed products and artisan food producers. But thanks to the efforts of the region's butchers, bakers, brewers, farmers and even ice cream makers, Greater Manchester is making a name for itself as a city with a great fresh food offering. It's a place where the passion for producing the very best food and drink is matched by the willingness of the local restaurateurs to source their food locally. It's a marriage made in heaven.
The fruit and veg comes from Noons in Manchester there, the market, it's the local market, and the same with our fish. And they're all family-run businesses. Our sausages come from a little farm just at the back here. Breeds his own pigs, and my cheese comes from Proctor's Cheese down at Preston. Our ice cream from Mrs Dowson's Ice Cream, again at Preston. It's something that means a lot to me to use local produce, because we have fantastic produce.
We've got great fruit and vegetables coming from West Lancashire. We've got all the Pennine regions where we've got some great cheeses, meats, great grazing land for lamb, etc. Obviously we've got places like Fleetwood, which is renowned for fish and seafood.
The world is changing, and people across the northwest and beyond are beginning to ask questions about where their food comes from, the way it's produced, and even who is selling it to them.
Well, we wanted to produce our own food from the farm to give it to the general public. For about 20 years we've been thinking about having a farm shop and an ice cream parlour and a butcher's, haven't we really?
Yes. Yeah.
But it's only 4 years ago we got round to doing it properly, didn't we?
I feel supermarkets is a dirty word because they've done a lot of things to the industry which isn't good. But people have got away from this connectivity to the land and to food producers, and they've got to get, if they want to, they've got to get back to how it is produced in small amounts to get the taste. There are 18 farms in Dunham Massey, that's all full-time farms, and you can go out of Dunham Massey and further afield and still be in the Greater Manchester conurbation, and you'll still be finding good farms, and you've just got to get out there and see.
I think when the customers come in, they're always asking about where the food is from, and we can say that the beef and lamb is all sourced from our farm, which is just next door. All the milk is from our farm, which goes into the ice cream, into the coffees, into the cream that goes with the cakes. So that, yeah, they're really interested in that, and they also like to be able to see the animals for themselves just behind us here, and it's just really, they just like that idea, don't they?
They do.
The towns and villages bordering Greater Manchester have always exploited their rich soil to bring fresh produce to market. And now, this new breed of local producers are emerging to supply quality food and drink to discerning consumers.
But everything that I can get locally, whether it is cream or eggs or butter, which is predominantly the thing that I use the most of in all of the cakes, then that's what we do.
We have our own abattoir. It makes us unique because it's one of the last few left in the northwest of England. We do our own cattle for us. We don't kill for anybody else. It gives us the facilities that we want to be able to kill the animals when we need to do them humanely and stress-free. It makes it better for us and for the animals.
There's more breweries per square mile in Greater Manchester than anywhere else in the country. We tend to brew beers, or we're inspired by beers from the past. So we brew beers that have been brewed around here for years and years and years, which are the local taste, what the local people want to drink. We brew stouts, we brew porters, we brew milk stout, we brew miles, we do bitters, and we produce a taste that goes with the local food.
I think the other thing with our customers is they don't just come once either. they come back and they come back, and they're always amazed to say, have you made all these cakes? Have you done all this in here? And we can hand on heart say that pretty much all the produce in here is either made by us, sourced locally, or it comes from our farm just there.
With a fertile rural backdrop, Greater Manchester is becoming a leading destination for people who want to buy locally sourced food or visit a restaurant that celebrates the best ingredients the region has to offer. From field to fork.